Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Amber, and in this week's video, we are doing another group collaboration. There's another like 20 to 30 channels, and the theme is holiday slash like winter. So if you are not already subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can get notifications. I try to post videos every weekend. There will also be a playlist linked below in the description that has everybody's videos from the challenge. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get started.
Okay, here is what I'm going to be working on today. It is just a little single nightstand that I was given by a friend who's also a fellow refinisher. She's moving out of state, so she gave me a bunch of her inventory that she'll not be finishing. I started by trying to strip off this top. I accidentally bought the wrong stripper. I bought the sprayable version of the Queen strip instead of the normal 15-minute formula that I use, so it's a lot thinner and it just did not work very well. I covered it up with plastic, but it still ended up drying out, so I had to just kind of scrap that idea. It had ended up drying out so much that I couldn't even scrape it, so I just took some mineral spirits and steel wool to try to scrub everything off. So instead, I busted out my sander and tried to sand off all that finish. I wasn't sure if at first if this was veneer. From the back, I could kind of see like the line that it made it look like veneer, but it turned out that that was just buildup from the original stain, and this top was solid wood, so I was able to completely sand off all of that original finish to get down to bare wood. I then brought it inside and I removed all the hardware and those little extra metal pieces on the corners and gave the entire piece a really good clean with some Dawn dish soap. I also used some goof off to get rid of that sticky residue that was left behind on the front of the drawer. Using some wood filler, I filled in any of the old screw holes and any other dents or scratches that were on the nightstand, and then once it dried, I sanded that all smooth with a 220 sanding sponge. I also went ahead and tightened up any of the screws since these were visible on the outside and I'll be painting over them. Today's video is sponsored by Mud Paint, and they sent me this beautiful forest green color, which I thought was perfect for this challenge. When I think of the holidays and winter, I definitely think of like a really pretty dark green. This paint is clay based, and it's a little bit different than what I normally use. It's a lot thicker. It's more of like I'd say like a chocolate pudding consistency, and they don't recommend that you use water with it. So it is a little bit of a learning curve for putting it on for the first coat, but once it dries and you sand it back, it is silky, silky smooth. I am applying this with my zebra square brush and I did a total of 3 coats. I decided to leave the top just natural. I really like the look of the light wood. And I'm taking a sanding sponge and just going around the edges and sanding off any areas that I got green paint on. And then I also gave the entire piece a light sand to make it super smooth. To protect my paint, I am using Mud's Furniture Wax. This is in the clear. They do offer a couple different colors, and it's actually called a wax polish. It's a little bit different than any wax I've used before. So you rub it on with a cloth, and then you're gonna let it sit for just a few minutes, and then you'll go back and wipe off any excess. And then a couple minutes after that, you'll go in and you'll buff it. And this wax dries super fast to the touch. Like, you don't have to wait like overnight or days or anything like that like you do other waxes. It's super fast drying. So I am just applying it with a t-shirt rag. I buy these in bulk from Amazon. And then I got a clean t-shirt rag when I went back to wipe off the excess and to buff it smooth. And it gives a nice satin sheen to it. To protect my wood, I am using Minwax polyacrylic in the satin finish. You can also use the wax on the wood. However, I had just enough of this polyacrylic left to do the top of this table, and I'm trying to use up all my products that I can. I applied this with a foam brush. I did 2 coats, and I sanded between each coat. I liked the little pole that was already on the drawer, so I just took some Dixie Belle Gilding Wax in gold and used that to bring it to life, because gold and green definitely screams holidays in my book. Okay, let's take a look back and remember what we started with here, with just this little nightstand. And here is the final look. Let me know below what you guys think. Also, be sure to check out that playlist that is in the description so you can check out everybody else's videos who are participating in this collab. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next weekend with another flip.